Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, I know I have been ranting a lot about the stuff that I used to like as a kid, and, now it's became horrible. There'll be probably more of those when they come, but this is not one of them. Funny enough, there's actually some good in Star Wars today, and in the rest of the entire franchise. There might be issues with Obi-Wan, but Star Wars, the final season of the Clone Wars, looks absolutely brilliant. I don't know if it's just the fact it's the Clone Wars, because there was nothing ever wrong with the Clone Wars to me. I actually enjoyed the animation, and you know, it's great. Okay, this trailer is just amazing. I mean, I'm talking about the trailer today, and I'm really hyped for it. That's the thing is, I cannot wait for Star Wars, the Clone Wars, to come back. The only thing I would say bad about this is, Disney Plus. Still not going to get Disney Plus. Somebody just upload it to YouTube and see how it goes. But yeah, I am really looking forward to the Clone Wars. I don't know if it's just actually I do know. Just stop saying you don't know. I know it's there's so many details because everyone got this at the was it Star Wars Celebration 2 years ago. Anyone who's actually seen bits of the fifth season, which some of it is actually on YouTube, it's like the uncut version of the episode. Some of the episodes of that final season, which we thought we was never going to come back, and then if you watch my reaction back then, it was still just as good as it is now. Yeah, the Star Wars movies were bad, but the thing is, you could never take away the fandom the Clone Wars brought. This was the highlight of the prequels for many fans, including myself. And really, don't blame them, and I don't blame myself for loving this so much. Because I think it just looks better now. I mean, that's always been the thing with the Clone Wars. They've always been able to up their game, and now they have the Disney budget behind them. I was surprised to even see it come back, and there was like, wow, you've actually got Dave Filoni, Pablo Hidalgo, and I think that's his name. All those main guys back. All the actresses, all the actors, all the people, Lex and all those people come back just for that one. And you know what? I can't wait because it's going to tie into one of my favorite Star Wars episodes, Episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith. Because that's another thing I introduced. Well, it was introduced in the trailer. Funny enough, for people who don't know, maybe spoilers. No, I think you should know. This is actually going to cut into episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith, because there's the mission. Well, there's the third story arc. I think it is. There's only like 12 episodes. I don't care. They still exist. Don't care how much there are. The Siege of Mandalore is the one where Maul finally versus Ahsoka. Amazing. I've always wanted to see this two fight. I mean, we know how everyone's stories end now, or partially end. And see Ahsoka finally go against Maul in full action, and you just see the tension on their faces. They're like the details. The scene where the clones even paint their helmets orange to match their skin. Perfect detail, and you just see the shrift on their faces. Like, oh my god, that's like detail. That's all we've ever wanted from Star Wars is story and detail. That's why Star Wars is such a big brand and we just love it so much. Although the prequels didn't do such a good job to explain how Anakin and Obi-Wan and Padme were in these episodes, episode 1, 2 and 3, the Clone Wars perfectly introduces that exact thing that we all love about these characters. Why did he suddenly kill kids at the end of episode 3? Why are they best buds? They don't show that as much, in this, in the movies. But they've got 5 seasons of development of these characters, and we will finally see the conclusion of what's going to happen. Because we see Padme's pregnant with Luke and Leia. Perfect detail. Really want to know where that is, because it's very weird. Because you got Siege of Mandalore because Anakin sees Ahsoka before he ends up having that. He talks to her before, he does all that stuff with Palpatine and all that. There's scenes where exact copy of Mace Windu's scene from the Avengers Sith and the Clone Wars perfectly cut in the same time.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
You can tell they're both there, and if you didn't notice at the table there, Kanan Jarrus and his master is both at the table as well, so that might connect the Clone Wars and the Rebels series, because that's great. I always thought, I actually think the most astounding bit was Lex's speech. The men talk about the war or something like that, and it's like they don't know what they would do without war. Crazy, right? Because it's like that's what the Clone Wars did. They gave all these faces to exact copies of clones of this, one look, but they've gave them all personalities. Now you can think, before you just thought they were just endless amounts of soldiers versus an endless amount of robots. But no, after seeing the Clone Wars, you see these have characters. Lex is a character, Cody's a character. Jedi gave them buddy names, instead of N23457. It's Lex. Okay, what I mean? It's great the show actually did such a well job. And I cannot wait to get a chance to see Season 5, I think it's Season 5, to actually come out. And, there's just so much potential in this show that it's going to be sad to see it go away, but it'll be the only thing I'll be looking forward to from Star Wars for a while. So, from my point of view, this is a great thing to watch. I'll probably watch a few more times. It's trending. It's good. It's Star Wars. Folk love Star Wars. Folk love the Clone Wars. They don't like the stuff that the movies went through. They don't like the stuff that the Obi-Wan series is going through. They don't like what happens to the, they actually do like the Mandalorian, sorry, but they like the Clone Wars too. And you know what? Don't treat the fans like really bad. That's all we say. But you give us a present, we'll give you all the plays under the sun, even the money too, Disney. Listen to that bit of information. So, thank you for watching this video. Hope you stayed till the end of this video. This was a positive video. There was so much to talk about in this video I could say, but I'm not going to do that as much because you guys probably have clicked off by now. So, thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. There'll be more content to come out where I want to talk about the entertainment industry, talk about what happens to Star Wars, and other media outlets too, and other information on movies and that throughout this year. So thank you and have a good day.
Every choice made has led to this.